by the hands of their neighbors. And when I say neighbors, not the ones next door, I'm talking about the ones that we scrap and kill for. I don't know why you keep blessing me. Lord, why you keep blessing me. Lord, help me. Why you keep blessing me. Why you keep blessing me.
I can't always be where you at, but if you text me at 10 o'clock at night and say, Zoe, I'm mentally struggling or I'm down to my last,
you gonna answer the phone.
That's support.
Thanks.
That's support, bro. That's behind the scenes support. And sometimes behind the scenes support is more important than the in your face support.
Yeah.
Coolin'.
Yes, sir. What's up, man? We in the back house, y'all.
Yes, sir. My first appearance.
Yes,
first
sir.
time, you know. I'm glad to see my nigga get some success going, man. It's inspiring to see.
Oh, everything.
Hard work is definitely paying off, so keep that shit going. But yeah, definitely happy to be here, dog.
Oh, everything. Shit. I remember, I'm actually glad to have you because I remember you was telling me that this was something that you was looking into.
Yeah, I mean, I've been feeling like for a minute, things that I'll be thinking about or I'll be wanting to say is podcast material. It just, eventually I'm going to get to it. I ain't going to hold you. But for the most part right now, I'm going to just remain a guest. And just, you know.
See where I
can plug in my little features there. And then if shit right, then go full throttle. But for the most part, nigga, I'm cool with being a guest.
That's all it is. See, but one thing that, I was watching the other day, man. I was watching Jay-Z and Warren Buffett. They did an interview together. And to be honest, I heard of him, but I didn't know who Warren Buffett was. So when I watched the interview, he was just like, what you do is you figure out what you want to do and you base your life around that. Like, people like to try to step outside that box. People like to try to do other shit. And it's like, if this is what you love to do, create a circle. Make that shit work. So if this...
I think probably the reason why people try to experience all lanes as much as possible is because a lot of people realize, like, something I realized. When you feel like you're good at everything, of course you want to try everything before you set in stone and lock in just one thing.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. So, of course, we young right now. So it's like, shit, why not utilize all capable opportunities that's coming in front of you? You feel like you can make money just doing a podcast or shit, selling drinks, do that shit. If you feel like you can make money standing on the corner, shit, selling fruit, do that shit. You feel me? Like, it's all capabilities and possibilities to make it. It's just you gotta exercise each lane, because what you don't ever want to do is get 40, 50 years old and say, damn, I probably could have did this that way. So I agree with some of their methods, some of these people that be like in high echelon areas or whatever, but a lot of the times then it's like, yo,
you gotta find your lane.
Gotta find your lane first. Yeah. Like, they found their lane.
I be taking that into consideration too, though. Like, these niggas is already rich. Like, these niggas already got money. Yeah. This nigga's a billionaire. So it's it's easy for him to be like,
tripping for $100 come out of this account. Like, I'll be tripping about $5. Like, you already got your lane, nigga. I'm gonna work my way up here.
That's why when Trump was like, my pops would let me borrow a small lump sum of $1 million. Bitch.
Listen, my pops ain't let me borrow a fucking thing. Without asking for that motherfucker back, though.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get that back.
That's facts.
Damn.
10 minutes ago. Like, nah, that's facts.
But yeah.
That's facts. But what he was, because he did explain that when he was 11, that's when he started reading books. If you get hot, let me know. I'll turn the phone on.
You good.
But he was reading books since he was 11. But he said he read that one book that really dinged in his head when he got to college. He said he read a whole bunch of books from 11 all the way up, but one book put everything that he read
in perspective.
Facts. And so I was just like, damn, you feel me? If we sit there and figure out, even if your niche is podcasting or is something else, you got a lot of shit to say. Maybe you want to go into journalism or, just different.
It's shit like that like, honestly, we would never talk.
Facts.
And that ain't even like to put nobody at blame. I ain't blaming nobody. Like I always say, bro, I'm at the age now, it ain't even just about age, but I'm at the point in my life where I take complete responsibility of my own actions.
Mm-hmm. You just keep talking.
Which I feel like as a man, you should. But at the end of the day, like, I just feel like it's a lot of shit we didn't get.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, journalism, that wasn't something that we got.
We ain't looking at that shit.
So it's like, you got something to say, we'll say it.
Say it right.
But it ain't in a perspective or a state of mind of where it's podcasting or radio hosting or journalism or shit, even like weather announcing or something like that, or just even shit newscaster. It's just we was
taught sports.
That's it. Like, that's pushed. Yeah. That's pushed heavy in the community. So it's like
facts.
Now that the lanes have opened up for us to be able to step in, it's good to see. You know, so like I said, eventually we gonna get there.
And I actually, it's crazy because I always think about that. Like, once we get older, like, we see a lot of shit when we younger. We see a lot of shit when we younger. Like, fake niggas, fuck niggas, real niggas, all that shit. And then as we get older, we start to see why these people became who they was. Like, you get older and you start seeing the nigga that you looked up to and he out here on some fuck shit. And now your whole perspective of this nigga is totally different. He's just like, damn, I never would have thought this nigga was like that. Or
you know what's so crazy? And I mean, we talk about it outside like the podcast. But we talk about it a lot. A lot of shit that we thought make you a real nigga, like growing up, that shit don't have nothing to do with nothing now we older, bro.
That's facts.
Like, nigga, I mean, it ain't no secret. We first cousins. So, we grew up together. Like, nigga, you technically my older brother at the end of the day. But
niggas don't understand. If I came on the block and you wasn't with me, or that nigga Sully wasn't with
that's an ass whooping.
What?
But a lot of shit that niggas glorify, like, back then, that shit don't get respect now. And it's crazy because it's like that type of shit you think, like, when you younger, like, you look up to this nigga. This nigga got money. This nigga got cars. This nigga got bitches. It's like, oh, that's cool when you younger, but then when you older, you find out, like, this nigga is aggressive toward women, or he put his hands on women, or, you know what I'm saying, he playing with little kids. It's like, wait, that's the same nigga? Oh, nah.
Oh, God.
Nah, I didn't know that. It was hid well. Or, you know what I'm saying, this nigga don't take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just shit like that make you be like, oh yeah, nah, that real nigga shit that y'all was teaching when we was kids. It's not the neighborhood we live in. This is just in general.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? This is just in general. But it's just shit like that make you say, whoa. You know, so.
No, that's real. That's real. And I feel like a lot of it got to do with the rules changing as well.
The rules have changed.
What you look at niggas nowadays, and it's like, how could you do that to your OG? Or how could you do that to a young nigga that's on the block, that's going to school, doing this, saying he don't want no parts of, X, Y, and Z, and y'all force him or y'all picking on him when he walk, like certain shit that I see nowadays. And this should be like, when we was younger, if a nigga said, I'm going to school to play football, he didn't get touched. He was able to walk through the park. He was able to make it home safe. Nowadays, niggas jump in corn ladies. We respected the fucking corn ladies.
Because she was going to look out. I mean, the rules have changed, honestly, because the keys of the game got switched. Like, when I say that, it's like, old heads got theirs, they got their money, they got up out of there. So, like, the younger ones that we looked up to, while we 10, 11, maybe 12, and they like 20, 23, 24, they realized that, bruh, this shit ain't the same. Yeah. So, a lot of these niggas went to go be truck drivers, move out of state, go do something. So, now you got a generation that is younger than us that's like, we ain't had no structure. Like, we had structure. It ain't even like game banging or politics. It's just structure as a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't put your hands on a woman.
Yeah, facts.
The generation that's under us, they ain't got that structure.
They ain't had that
because it's like, it's more so of like, where does that statement come from? Or it's a question behind it, like who solidified you to say that? And it's like, nah, bro, it's just the knowledge I had. Like, it's the structure I had, so I'm passing it down to you. But now it's like, what am I gonna listen to you for? So it's like, all right.
That's facts.
So that's a lot of the reason why the game is shit. And then a lot of niggas don't stand on their word. So that's and I'm not saying like I'm not guilty of it, because I say a lot of shit sometimes. I'll be like, oh, fuck it. But a lot of niggas don't stand on their word. Like, if I say you my nigga and I got you, you my nigga and I got you. That's just that. And then that's the structure niggas is built off of.
And then as soon as a motherfucker can't have you, They run around and they make these false narratives about you and this and that.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on for sure.
And it's just be like, what the fuck? Like, cause I ain't had you one time, nigga. You go around. I had a situation recently. My fault. Go ahead.
I want to hear what you gonna say though.
Okay, I was just gonna say I had a situation where a motherfucker was going around telling people I stole money from me, and it wasn't true, and so it made me look at the people that was running around with that information, telling everybody it's like he's supposed to be my dog.
But see, and that's crazy that you said. That's which is why I want to hear what you're gonna say, because that just go to show like, which you already know. I feel like I ain't the most biggest nigga on character and principle, but I am like I do try to practice as much as possible. So my thing is, can't nobody separate the bond between me and you.
Hell no.
Because ain't nobody been through the shit me and you been through.
Hell no.
So if a nigga say, man, I talked to your boy and he stole from me, it's like, I've been on this nigga my whole life. He ain't never stole a thing. Now, that don't mean he not a thief, because I don't rule nothing out at the end of the day. I don't put nothing past nobody. But at the end of the day, I got a strong enough relationship with him to think before I even carry out this connotation or this notion that this is what this nigga own.
That's facts.
He ain't never stole from me. He ain't never stole when I was around him. I left my doors unlocked and this nigga locked it behind me. I left my wallet around him and the money was still there. So all of a sudden he's stealing? I don't know.
It ain't. And that's why I was saying that, because people be so quick to put a bad taste in certain people's mouth. It got to a point to where I be on Instagram just speaking positive, and people come around me looking for shit to say, looking for reason to be like, oh no, you talking about this on Instagram. That ain't really you. That ain't who you really are. And I just be like, damn, you niggas watching me.
I'm going to say it
oh God,
for the 1000th time. 1000, whatever. Nigga. Instagram not real life.
Whew. That's
just that, bro. Like, I get it, bro. We all fall victims to social media, like ego, because it's the narrative we live in now. Especially if you under 30, like you fall into this ego of you gotta prove something to social media. I don't got shit to prove to y'all. I don't. And I don't got whatever y'all think I got. Like, niggas be really trying to prove. And when I say niggas, I don't mean just like dudes. I mean people in general.
People in general.
So I should replace. I'm gonna say people prove to Instagram or social media every day, like that they got it going on, bro. I'm not him.
Yeah.
I pay bills late. Like, on the real.
Hey,
I call and ask for an extension if I don't got it, but I'm not finna sit here and be like I'm balling. I ain't. And you feel me? Instagram is a place where you post pictures and you do your due diligence, but a lot of people need to learn how to separate Instagram from real life.
From real life.
Because you could be up on Instagram, 30K likes, but depressed in the house, ready to off yourself. So it's like, Instagram don't make you nobody. Social media don't make you nobody. But like I said, we all fall victim of this ego of like, I gotta be somebody on social media.
Facts. I was reading something this morning and I screenshotted it. I had posted it on my Instagram. I'm pretty sure you probably seen it. It was like the post read. It said, "Do what you said you were going to do. Accomplish your goals, and people will pay attention." And I said that's the wrong reason to do to
for sure
push that box back. I don't want it to fall and hit you in the head.
Not, nigga, I'ma sue.
Oh me. We ain't got no.
They got some. I'm leaving up out of here with some.
With some.
You heard nigga Denzel? That nigga. Leaving up out of here with some.
That nigga stupid as fuck. But nah, I was telling people, I'm like, that's the wrong reason to reach for a goal, to get, for somebody, for validation. And so that goes, like, it ties into that, because a lot of the times you got to separate yourself from a lot of shit. And I'm talking about social media, opinions, all of that shit. Because that shit will, let's say somebody was to go and start a business just to show people they doing something, that it wasn't genuine. Yeah. You going to start that business was not genuine and it's not your passion. So you're going to end up giving up on that because it's not something you're passionate about. You're treating that business like an obligation. It's something that you have to do, not something that you love to do.
Yeah. No, honestly, and it's a cold way of looking at that too, because that's a lot of the shit that go on. Like I said, and it all ties back to that social media ego. Like, I gotta prove to y'all that I'm doing this.
Facts.
And it's like, bro, if you love what you do it. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely wouldn't set up no platform for myself to say oh yeah, I can't wait till y'all see this to really hate on me.
Facts.
And I'm doing this because I love it, whether you agree with it or not. There's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna agree with the shit you do. Mm-hmm. But if you start focusing on the people that don't agree, you never gonna feel like you gaining success.
Never gonna feel like you getting nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? You could literally, like I said, you could literally do what you think is best for you, share it with a few people. But once the negatives start coming out, then you like, oh, it may not be the right thing. But you got 3-4 people saying, hey, you doing something. I peep game. But you focus on the 15, 20 people that so it seemed. Because a lot of the time, when it seemed like the negative people, it seemed like it's a large variety of them. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's like this many people that don't want to see you win compared to this many people that actually want to see you win. And then the thing that I want people to understand, success and support is there. It's just different forms of success. And we talked about that before. Like the stigma is like, if you're not in my face, you're not supporting me.
Facts.
And my thing is like I always tell you, bro, I can't make everything you do.
Yeah.
I can't always be at everywhere you at.
That's facts.
You got to take care of your business just like I got to take care of mine. Bills don't never stop. And you know that.
Oh, everything.
So I can't always be where you at. But if you text me at 10 o'clock at night and say, Zoe, I'm mentally struggling or I'm down to my last.
You going to answer the phone.
That's support.
Facts.
That's support, bro. That's
right.
behind the scenes support. And sometimes behind the scenes support is more important than the in your face support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The private conversations that you have or that we have that you like, man, nobody need to know, just me and you. Talk nice to me. Let me know what's going on.
Talk to me nice.
Hey, man, I'm not feeling this. This is support at the end of the day. But like I said, people be wrapped up in like, you got to be in my face. You got to be behind me. You got to spend money. You got to
be at every event. You got to do that. Yeah.
I can't. Because if I start focusing on making sure everything you got going on is taken care of, then what?
Then what
I got going on.
That's facts.
And if you my dog, like you say, then you gonna put a halt to that. Like, hold on, bro.
You don't understand.
Why you ain't at work? I just came to kick it with you.
Niggas know. Niggas gonna our circle. We gonna get mad.
Oh, for sure.
We gonna hit you and be like, why you ain't doing this? Why you ain't making money? Why I ain't heard you say you trying to do this to get to the next level? What's going on? A lot of niggas be scared to sit there and really talk greasy to their mans. Like, no, nigga.
But that comes from the level of like personal relationship though.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's based off our conversation. It ain't nothing that you can say to me that'll make me feel some type of way. Facts. Because I know it's what place it's coming from.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, as a man, constructive criticism is needed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Your dog tell you, hey, bro, like, no cap, you been slacking lately. Like, what's up with you? Slacking? What you mean? Of course I'm gonna get offended, but then it's like, wait, I see where you coming from. I have low key. Yeah. You been late to work every day, bro. Like, you good? Yeah, I'm slipping. Get on that. Like, get up a little earlier or something.
Shit, if you my boy and you can't tell me about myself, we not really boys. That mean I'm not comfortable with you. That mean I'm not comfortable talking to you, so we can't have them conversations. That's facts.
That makes sense.
That's
though.
facts. And that be a big problem, like you said. That support, like people feel like you have to be there. And I wanted to say this because you see one thing about support, bro, is the fact that when me and you talk, we talk for a long fucking time, max 2-3 hours on the phone. For sure. And it's either me, getting my shit off, or you feel me, venting. We venting to each other. And so when we talking, the mental relief when we get off the phone, bro, it means so much because as you can see, like I said 2 seconds ago, I just forgot what I was finna say. And that's because mentally I have so much going on up here. It be like, I be thinking about that. And then I be thinking about what I'm gonna say. Then I think about some other shit. Then this is what happens in these conversations when you have nowhere to release that stress, release that mental burden. When you don't have nowhere to go to, it's all in here.
I look at it like this, and you already know, bro. Like I look at shit like a little different because out of all of us that grew up together, I'm the only child. Like, and you already know, it's always just been me. Facts. So the way I adapted people, because people are like, oh, when you're the only child, you selfish. Like, I think I'm the most unselfish person ever. Facts. And if you agree, you agree. If you disagree, you disagree. It is what it is. But I'm willing to pour myself into whoever is willing to do the same for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it just go off the bond that we built. You know, we cousins, but it's a lot of cousins that don't hang out. It's a lot of cousins that don't kick it. But off the structure we was raised, there is no way I can literally say I'm living my life without making sure my cousin is straight or my dog is straight, my peoples is straight. So You say you need a 2-hour conversation to get some anger off. I'd rather you give it to me than you go do something. You catch a bid. That's life.
That's facts.
Now I'm really not gonna talk to you.
Now I'm really gonna feel some type of way.
Now it's fake
really
love because I could have prevented your mistake. And that's I could prevent your mistake by just saying, Zoe, talk to me. Pull up on me. See what's good with me. You want to go to drink?
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? You hungry? Like, a nigga ain't balling. I got 5. Let's go half. But that's just how we was raised. So ain't shit gonna change now that we men.
And that's why it's so important to detach from social media as well. Because a lot of people don't know how to have conversation. I feel like people are losing that in-face value. We a lot of people be sitting there, they come to a table. You ever seen the movies or the shit where you see everybody at a dinner table and everybody like this?
We all guilty of it.
Oh God. No, of course.
Yeah.
But we know, me and you, our circle, we can go out and eat. And we gonna definitely look at our phone, but it ain't gonna be the whole time. We can talk, we can conversate. That's what I mean by the in-face value. It's like y'all don't have real conversations, or y'all don't really have, because when you on social media all day, you tend to fall into that shit and you start to compare your life to other people. You become that's what you become.
I'm even guilty of it. No cap, bro. Honestly, I remember at one point I was just like, damn, like it was people I graduated before, excuse me. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, damn, they college graduates already, master's degree already, working in the field of career that they wanted. I'm like, damn, bro, like I literally got a few units to transfer and finish. But I'm like, shit, I'm comparing my life to somebody for what? Like that was daytime. And the more and more I had to start learning and the more and more I had to start realizing everything in life is done on timing.
Facts.
Like everything is done on timing.
That's facts.
So that may not be my time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to be honest with yourself and say, all right, if I went to school, just say in that timing, would I be even focused or prepared? That's
facts.
Would I even be focused or prepared or even financially stable? Mm-hmm. So the more and more you start learning, this world is on timing. Faith is damn near the most important thing to have, and being real with yourself. The more you start realizing, bro, I'm comparing myself to nothing. And I tell you this every single time we talk. The only competition you have is you. That's it.
That's facts.
That's it. That's all. Because there is nothing in this world the next man can do that I can't do. But the biggest battle I face is facing me. I don't worry about nobody else's pocket. I don't worry about nobody else's life unless I'm involved and I need to step in and you feel me, do my thing where it's a situation, something going on. But for the most part, my biggest competitor is myself. How can I be better tomorrow than I was yesterday? Or how can I be better today than I was last month? It's a new month. It's March. We're in the 3rd month of a new year.
New year. Facts.
What am I doing this March that I didn't do last March?
And that, I want to touch on that timing shit you said. That shit is so important.
That shit real.
That shit is so important.
That shit real.
Because like you said, if I would have had my place way back when I wanted it, I wouldn't have appreciated it. It wouldn't have been right. I probably would have lost it already. You feel me?
But that's an honest conversation that you can have with yourself, though.
Facts.
That's
facts.
alone.
But see, that's what people are scared of, though.
Oh, it's ugly.
That conversation
it's
with
ugly. It's ugly having a real conversation, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Hear me clearly.
That's facts.
If you over 25 and you ain't had an ugly conversation with yourself yet,
that's facts.
It's coming. And I don't mean it's coming. My body changed, my outer nah.
That real sit on the edge of the bed.
Your mental health, where your life getting ready to go in the next 3 years to 5 years, the next 5 to 7 years, the next 7 to 10 years. When them ugly conversations start coming out here, and you talking to yourself and you saying, "Damn," you be real like, "Damn, I could have been a little bit further in life if I would have just made this move here." Once again, timing, but you gotta have that. The ugly conversation got to be had as an adult, bro.
Do you feel like a person can change another person?
Like that's a good question. Do I feel like yeah, if they want to be changed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I only ask that because I hear a lot of people saying, like, a lot of people nowadays are saying, "Oh, I can't change you. You gotta want to change. I can't nobody else change you unless you want to change."
I'm gonna put as much. Yeah, I feel like change is one of those things where it can only be if you want it.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? And the analogy to that is, you can tell me all day long you thirsty. I can show you where the water is. It's up to you to drink.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? So I can help you change. I can tell you where to go to change. I can tell you what to do to change. But if you ain't trying to change, you ain't gonna change.
And that's what, and that's that was kind of my whole thing. Like, I just felt like, when it comes to people, like, you can definitely make a person want to change. You can make a person want to do better. You know, and that's why I tell people, like, you can't just say, "Oh, I'm giving up on you because I can't make you change." And my baby mama for a whole year and a half told me damn near every day, "You better than what you're doing. You better than what you're doing." I didn't see it at first. I didn't want to change. It was working for me. It was working in my favor. So why the fuck should I change? You feel me? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. On the real. But it's like, when somebody believe in you and somebody really want to see you change, even if, and this is another thing too, people come into your life for a reason. Some may come for right now. Some may come, for a lifetime. But pay attention to the reasons, because me and her, we had a kid together. First met each other, had a kid a month later, whoop-de-whoop, all that shit. And it was bad. Yeah. It was horny. Oh, it was bad. But one thing that I had to realize was that God put us in each other's life, because she changed me drastically. She's the reason why I'm here, why we here having this why we can have this conversation, why I can post positive shit on Instagram, why I can do certain shit, because she told me she believed that I was a better person every single day. And so that just made me want to change. It made me want to be a better person.
I think that the effect that people have, it does facts. Play a big part, because like, even hearing that's good to hear out loud for sure. Man. And I'm not downplaying it, but there's only so much one person can do. Yeah, that's facts. So the timing of, which goes back to that again, but the timing of people coming into your life and how long they gonna stay and the impact that they have, you never gonna know until they there. And so that's facts. Which is why you utilize it and you treat people how you want to be treated, or you do what you can for people, because you never know when that time is gonna be. I can only do so much for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm your boy. But she took the support and the instill that she put in to a different level that I probably couldn't. That's facts. So it's like, and then on top of that, see, we was trying to make something work at that time, and so makes sense. I'm still calling him. We still having conversations. Facts. But it's certain shit that he can't do to me, say to me. It's certain shit that he can't do for me that she can, and it's certain shit that she can't do that he can. Like, a man-to-man talk, I can't have a man-to-man talk with a female. That's humanly, you're not going to feel. But you need that balance, though. Facts. Because that's facts. It's stuff that I will call you and be like, "Hey, bro, like, am I tripping?" Mm-hmm. And then it's the ugly truth. Yes. Facts. You tripping. You sure? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then it's like, nah, you not. And I got other people that I call for that as well, but it's like, everybody needs that outlet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I'm just the perfect person to come to, because it be times where I'm going to keep it a band. Mm-hmm. I don't got no advice for nobody. I go off the experience in life that I've felt, the things that I've seen, the stuff that I've heard, and try to apply it and go from there. But I don't know everything. Yeah. But I always tell you, I try to keep it real with you, so that way you never feel like, hey, you giving me false, fake, anything. That's facts. But you need that balance, though. Like, and that's what I tell people, because a lot of people, they hit me up and be like, "Hey, I got a situation," or "How do you think I should handle it? How do you?" And of course, I give them my experience. I give them my example. But I will never tell a person, "Oh, well, you need to leave that nigga, or you need to leave her," because one thing we don't understand is what happens when them doors close. Yeah, big facts. When them doors close, you don't know what they going through. That person that you talking to could be the aggressor. They can be doing some shit and X, Y, and Z. You just never know. So I don't know everything. I learn every day, bro. I try to learn something new every day. And that's why I be on social media. That's why I'm always posting on my story. I barely scroll down. Like, I'll probably scroll down to like 10 stories, or not stories, but 10 profiles. And then I go right back up to the stories to see what motivational shit I can. And I apply it to my life. I apply it to every day.
You know,
you're supposed to learn every day though.
If
you're not learning every day or trying to learn something, it ain't gotta be nothing big like rocket science, but
it don't.
Just something little.
That's
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? And I think you're supposed to learn something new every day.
And I think a lot of things. I think one of the things we need to learn is discipline. Yeah, I feel like discipline is one of the biggest problems that we have.
I will say, and this is something I've read, but this is also something that I've always thought. As a man, you gotta have discipline.
Thanks.
Now, whatever category of discipline you feel like you gotta have, that's on you. Mm-hmm. But as a man, I feel like you should have discipline, whether it's financial, mental, whatever. I just feel like you gotta have discipline.
Hell yeah.
You know, set up a structured routine, follow through with it, and go from there. And be precise with it, stay consistent with it, but be disciplined about it.
That's
facts.
You
know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, discipline is gonna save you from a lot of shit.
That's crazy. I seen a post where it said motivation is. Let me see. I got it in my phone. See, I always, here it go. Motivation versus discipline. It says motivation comes from the natural human drive to achieve something. Motivation doesn't last forever, no matter how much you want something. It's a temporary effect created by the brain to boost you in the right direction. Discipline is the ability to continue pushing to the right direction when you no longer have motivation doing it for you. Discipline is for more important than discipline is for more important than motivation, and you should never rely on motivation only. And so what I got from that is discipline, like Kevin Durant said when he said hard work beats talent when talent fails to work. And so that's pretty much what I compare discipline to. When you have no more motivation, when you don't have nothing else to go off of, discipline is what you fall back on, because discipline is going to fall back into that motivation.
Yeah, it's a structure.
Because facts.
I think discipline is definitely a one-on-one thing, and motivation is for the masses.
Facts.
You know, because everybody gonna root for you.
That's facts.
Everybody gonna root for you while you the good guy.
Somebody gonna root for you.
Somebody gonna root for you when you motivated. But discipline is that one-on-one. You locking yourself in. Yeah. Whether you hear you doing a good job or not, you know you on your shit.
You know you on your shit.
You put the you put the time in. You put the structure in. Mm-hmm. You making sure if nobody say good job, I know I'm doing a good job.
Facts.
If nobody say I'm proud of you, I'm proud of me. So that's the structure of discipline that I feel like.
And we need to start learning that too. Do it for you. Worry about you. Don't worry about what else everybody else got and what everybody else ain't doing.
But I will say though, coming up, we ain't hear a lot of like I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
We ain't hear like you doing a good job.
That's facts.
You know, and like I said, it ain't never to downplay or just shit on like our upbringing. It's just I don't know if our parents knew how to express that. Mm-hmm. But now where we getting into like this age of, you know, you got kids. Eventually I want kids. So I want to know how to be able to interact with them and say things to them that'll keep them on the up and up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I tell you all the time, hey, bruh, you making moves. I'm proud of that. Mm-hmm. Why? Because you need to hear it. You need to hear it. Of course, you proud of yourself, but you know how much more of a boost you feel when you hear somebody say, hey, I'm proud of you. Or you doing a damn good job. Or, nigga, I love you. So it's like, wait, most niggas look at that and be like, wait, what you mean? You drunk? Nah, nigga, I love you, nigga. You my folk. Like, I love you. But it just comes with the stigma of like, wait, where you coming from with this? Or you want something or you need something out of it. It's just like, nah, bro, we got to get back to the point of like, or we got to get to the point of saying like,
I love you more than I fucks with you. Yeah.
Exactly. And without nothing behind it.
That's facts.
Like I hit you up today to let you know I'm proud of you. Mm-hmm. Did I do something? I don't know if you did or not, but I'm proud of you. And I don't have to respond. Nothing else after that. Or you don't got,
or you ain't even got to respond.
Yeah.
You ain't even got to respond.
Or you ain't got to look for a text that's saying, well, can I borrow 20 after just telling you I love you? Nah, bro. Right. Like, I'm just proud of you, bro. That's facts. That's it, bro. That's it. Ain't nothing behind it.
That's facts. On the real. I be telling people, one thing I go off of, bro, because, you know, I hear a lot of people, you know, when you arguing with somebody, they typically always go to,
the extreme.
Oh, I got this and you ain't got it. Or where your money at? You ain't got no bread. You ain't got no money. And it's like, damn, that's what we arguing about. You ain't got no money. And so what I like to go off of, bro, if you ain't got 100,000 to show me right now, you still struggling. If you ain't got more than 100,000 to show me right now, you still crazy. Struggling.
And I mean that's a cool logic. You could have 100,000 to me, you could still be struggling.
Facts, and that's what I.
Because my thing is, bro, and there's no shade to him, but if DeMar DeRozan make all this money, bro, and still coming out about being mentally depressed or having thoughts that he was gonna end it all, and not necessarily in that connotation, but just in general, then what, bro? And I hate that arguments like you said bring out the worst in conversation. Yeah. And people express how they really feel or how they've been holding favors or counting favors just all. It's just like, but it has to happen, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see the purpose of it when it comes to like counting favors or but
yeah, no, that's real. Because as my dog, bro, let me ask you this: how many times have you done something for me? How many times have I done something for you? We don't know. We don't know. So it's like
it's up there.
No facts.
It's up there.
No, that's facts. But we won't be able to tell you because that's not something on our brain.
Nah.
We don't care. How many times have you did something for me before I did something for you? How many times have I did something for you before you did something? We don't care about that. No. If you in need, nigga, if you need help,
and I got it, yeah.
And I got it. You got it.
Off the dribble.
I may never call you again about it. Unless it's like, hey, cuzzo. And it ain't even, hey, I let you borrow that 20. You think you
get that back?
No. It ain't even that. It's just, hey, fool, you got a dub. And I love when people tell me, nah, I ain't got it because that let me know you can be real with me.
Yeah.
Or not, or just even the no. That lets me know that you can be honest with me. And it's like, no, you can't have it. Like, all right, I understand. And 9 times out of 10, if you tell me no and it's just a no, I know for a fact that you got something you got to handle or you just ain't really got it. Because it's not too many times you're going to tell me no. Or shit, when you got it, you got it. You feel me? Vice versa.
I mean, but it's just being real with yourself, though. Like I said, you can have 100,000 and still be struggling.
That's facts. If you and that's what I tell them. When niggas come to me with that money shit, I got more money than you. Bro, if you can't show me more than 100,000, you still struggling.
I mean, you could show me that, though. And to me, it's no matter what, because money don't make me.
Yeah, but my point
but
is,
I get your point.
Life, nigga, you're not finna live, nigga, for 50, 60 years off of 100,000. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Nah. But what I'm saying is like, because money don't, bruh, I ain't have money.
Facts.
Like,
yeah.
My mama, and that's not to put my mama down. My mama a single parent trying to raise a kid. Like,
right.
We ain't have money like that growing up.
That's
we took
facts.
advantage of the opportunities of whatever we was blessed with. You feel me? Luckily, we had a community that stick together.
Man.
That if I got it, you.
Hey, can you go watch? Dino is for sure the facial watch.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we grew up with a community that looked out for each other. So, but like I said, money don't make me. I'm cool with not having it. I'm cool with having it.
That's facts.
I've understood that when you got it, take care of what you need to take care of. When you don't got it, when you do get it, take care of what you need to take care of. That's that, bro.
Facts. Find a way to get that shit.
But like I said, when people argue about how much more they got, like, cool. Be satisfied with what you got, bro. But do understand that without discipline, that shit gonna go fast.
Facts.
But
that's fucking facts.
It's different shows for different folks, and it's no pun of anybody that feel like they feel. But I just know that money don't make me.
And I feel like people say that. I feel like niggas say that. Oh, I got more money to be. I feel like niggas watch niggas more than they watch themselves.
Oh,
like,
niggas definitely watch niggas more than them. Yeah.
And it's just be like, damn, nigga, you gonna watch my every move? Like, if a female just walk past you with a whole big ass cheek, and you still looking at me. Like, and not to, you feel me, sexualize or not. That's just an example. Like, we in a club and I'm dancing with a female. Oh, you ain't get her number though. Like, damn, why you watching me so hard?
Yeah, it's a lot of niggas watching that going on in this world. To be real with you, I don't understand it.
Facts. And if you did understand it, I feel like it'd be something wrong with you. Hey, that's just
that makes sense though. That makes sense. That's a smooth one.
I tell people that all the time. Certain shit, if you understand.
If I understand it, then I don't get it though. Like, I ain't worried about what you doing, bro.
That's facts.
Now, am I involved with what you got going on?
That's
of
the
course.
That's
because
facts.
that's the relationship as boys that we got. So we're, hey, bro, I'm not you. I'm here for you. I'm rocking with you. I ain't gonna let you go too far off the deep end, but I ain't finna be in your everyday life, folks.
That's facts.
You know, so I can't pocket watch.
That's facts.
That's to me. That's the big. I hate that more than anything in the world. Besides traffic on the freeway when there's no stop sign,
especially in LA.
But I hate when people pocket watch. Like, what's the point, bro?
Facts.
Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I hate the nigga on nigga like.
And that's how I be
for, bro.
And that's how I be when certain niggas, like when I be posting shit and motherfuckers don't support and all of that shit. Like, I didn't start my business for everybody to support. I didn't start my business for motherfuckers to come and she be like, oh, you feel me? I really love the support. I love that motherfuckers, even when it's just a repost. You ain't even gotta buy nothing for me to feel like you supporting me. I appreciate the repost. But when niggas be like, oh, you ain't never bought nothing from me, so why would I buy something from you and this and that, bro? I just be like, God damn. Like, that's not why I started my business, so niggas could support. And I always think in my head, well, maybe he ain't had the money this week. Or maybe people broke at this time. Or maybe...
You know why you think like that? It's because that's what you like have come from.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
facts.
And it's not like, once again, I'm never going to downplay where we grew up, how we grew up, none of that.
We actually love where we come from.
I love where I come from.
Everything.
If I didn't, I wouldn't have got it tatted. But I love where I'm
Big
from.
as fuck, though.
Hey, I love where I'm from. I love all the people that love me. Because I'm not going to say I love everybody. That's a lie.
Yeah.
And I hate when people lie and say, I love everybody. I don't. Because everybody's not deserving of my love. Nor my respect. Or my I give you my last.
Yeah.
But the ones that are, I love you. And I do whatever for you. But at the end of the day... It's like people gonna support who they want to support. People gonna show love to who they want to show love to. People pick and choose every day, and that's okay. And now that I'm getting older, I've come to the realization that that's okay.
Facts.
That you say, I'm supporting you, but behind the scenes, I'm not really supporting you. And it's obvious to see, you feel me, who fucks with who and who doesn't, and who like is there for who and who's not. It's easy to weed out when people really support you.
Yeah, that's right.
Easy. It's easy to weed out when people really like there for you genuinely.
Yeah.
Because genuineness is felt. It's not spoken on.
That's facts.
Like you said, I don't have to go one day ever without saying nothing. And I can pull up like, bro, let's go get some to eat. It all boils down to, bro, just the relationship you got with people.
That you got with people.
That simple.
And the pure heart. See, I always try to stay pure with everything that I do. And I tell people that, like, I don't give a fuck what you can call me a bitch. You can call me a fuck nigga. You can call me a hoe. One thing you can't call me is disloyal. Like, my heart is pure with whatever I do. Whatever I do, I may fuck up. Like you said, we all human. We go fuck up. We go mess up. Hey, I for sure used to fuck up a lot.
But I do understand where you're coming from.
He can say that because this was the nigga.
I know. I'm fucking up right there with you. Hey, I'm just trying to see how we can stop fucking up.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy because nigga, we come from the sandbox. We met when we was like 7, 8, 9.
I want to say
one of them
between 6 or 7.
And
we met in a real black ass family too, though.
Big facts.
Like,
big facts.
Come around the corner type. This your family.
Oh, my mama just on some random shit. Like, hey, this your cousin. Y'all get.
Are you sure?
Get a quick.
They start breaking it down like that. So you say it like that. That do make sense.
Niggas live a block away.
And didn't even know though. Bro, black people are they phenomenal with that. They go somewhere. You what you call it, son? Yeah, how you know? Nigga, that's my mama. People. You know this nigga?
Oh God.
Yeah. But no, it's just, bro, like
everything. And it's like every since that day, nigga, this is the nigga, and I'm older than him. That's true. And everything that I went through, everything that I got from him, it was just like, hey, cuz I'm going through this, nigga, or my pops coming to you. Yeah, I caught that dumbass nigga smoking weed.
Tell him like
in the 6th grade, though. Yeah, this dumbass nigga was up there smoking.
Man. It's weed, man.
The nigga was giving me a pep talk, and I was just like in a car talking to a nigga like, hey.
But I mean, the thing about it is, though, bro, like, and that's why, and all, like I keep saying, it all boils down just to the people that you genuinely rock with.
Yeah.
And the reason why we always have stuck and always gonna stay stuck is because, one, I look up to you like a brother.
Big facts.
But that's just how that's the tight-knit relationship that we've built upon. And then not only that, bro, like, I use you to build myself. Like,
facts.
Like I said, I don't know it all. So when I give you advice, a lot of the times I'll be like, damn, that makes. But then I gotta reflect the advice I just gave you and use it my damn self on myself. I just told this nigga this. Why I'm not doing that then?
Yeah.
So it's I'm able to be real with you because you able to be real with me. But at the same time, I know it's coming from a genuine place, like you said, because I will agree, bro. When you do something for somebody, it's from a genuine heart. Yeah, it's from a pure heart because you understand, like, I don't want nothing back. I'm doing this because it's out of love. Yep. That's the reason why. It's no judgment, so I ain't got to feel like, man, if I tell you this, you're going to be looking at me like, wait, hold on. And then it ain't nothing to get out of. I'm not saying you come to me with your problems, oh, I got to charge you this amount because I ain't your therapist, fool. Right. Bro, just talk to me. Because I understand, bro, like, it's so much shit that we go through, and I hate that niggas have to grow up as kids, as adults. Especially in urban black communities, and everybody that know, whether you from Watts, Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood, wherever, South Central, the district, Leimert Park, wherever. When you have to grow up in an environment where you got to be an adult before you're ready to be an adult, that shit fucks you up. So it's a lot of stuff that you've seen and that you've done and that you've experienced and witnessed that you do not like to talk about. So when you get older, it's hard as an adult to maybe express certain things. So you gonna need somebody. Black people ain't always for therapy. Shit, I just openly started doing therapy, bro.
That's crazy.
That's dope as fuck. Bruh.
That's dope.
Somebody had to push me. She know who she is. Had to push me to do therapy. Yeah. I was not for that. Black people ain't never been for therapy. That's dope. Ever, bruh.
Hell no. And that's why I said that's dope, because we look down upon therapy.
For sure.
We don't.
But it's crazy because the very conversations we have is therapy. So how am I scared of doing something that I'm already doing with somebody I'm comfortable with?
And then people be like, oh, well, white person, this person can't tell me about me. That person can't tell me about me. But it's like, goddamn.
You don't even know.
Try it. Yeah,
you don't even know.
Try it. Like, go ahead and then I feel like you said, that's a big problem when when somebody knows they need help and they sit there and say, oh, I'm not going to get help because you calling me, that's me calling me crazy, or that's me, you feel me, just people looking at you differently or feeling differently about going to therapy. Because I went, so I had told somebody they needed therapy and they like, what you talking about? Like, you think I'm crazy? You saying there's something wrong with me? And it's like, my nigga, why do it gotta, it's just, go get help. You come and you talk to me about certain shit, and some shit I just can't help you with. Why not go get professional help? Somebody that studied this shit for years.
I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Talk to me.
It ain't easy asking for help. I am the epitome of I'm not asking for shit.
Facts.
It will burn a hole in my tongue.
Even when it's like mental health and all that shit too. Mental health.
Yeah, I already admitted that I didn't feel like nothing was mentally wrong with me.
Right.
Like I didn't feel like nothing was wrong with me.
Okay. We did just establish that.
When my therapist started breaking stuff down and like asking me certain things that you've seen, that you've witnessed, that you don't speak on, then it's like, damn, okay, well, I might need a little bit of help. You know what I'm saying? But it's like asking for help, nah. It ain't never been my thing. Nice. And the only reason why is not to be like I'm prideful. It is pride, but it's just come from that background of like, if you can get your ass up and go get it, what are you asking for help for?
Yeah, facts. If you can wake up every morning, get up every move your limbs, and you can think,
you can go get up.
You
and
can get up and
But there are times where you really just need help.
Yeah, that's facts.
And you hurt yourself and you bump your head, or you close. That's crazy. You close a lot of doors, not asking for help. That somebody that had the key to open that door could have opened for you without even you didn't even have to touch the door post, bro. You could have walked straight in. But you so prideful, you like, I don't need your help. I don't need none of that.
And now you're going through unnecessary shit.
Not only that, bro, you're trying to go through 2-3 doors with no key. You know how hard it is to open a door without a key?
Now you jumping through windows, kicking doors down, you doing this.
You could have literally just said, hey, if you don't mind, I
thought I had it. Can you open this door for me?
If you don't mind. Not too much to ask for, but it's just one of those things. Help is hard to ask for.
And like you said, that comes with the community, but that comes with the community that we come from.
Yeah.
We frown upon it. And you tell one of your homies, oh, I'm getting help, I'm going to therapy. You going to therapy, nigga?
Yeah.
And it's like, why do we make that a bad thing?
Because it's just it ain't really no real explanation.
That's the way we are programmed.
Just the way we programmed.
That's facts.
But you got to learn once you get older, and that's why I keep saying, like, for me, life already clicked early. I'm not gonna say that I've always been wise. I mean, I've had the knowledge.
Nah, I was gonna say yeah.
I had some, but I mean, it's the game.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and let's go back to time. A lot of people get the game early. A lot of people get the game mid life, and then some people never get it.
That's facts.
So for me, it's like I've been trying to get it early, and just keep running with it. So now that I'm older, you gonna make fun of me for going to get help. Got it. That's it. Like
that's it.
And then also, I've already put it out there.
Yeah.
So all you gonna do is retell somebody what I've already said.
What I already told you.
That's why stuff be just crazy to me when like certain stuff happens. It's like you telling people that I'm broke. I already said I'm broke, bro. What? What you telling people?
We established
that already. So next.
And then it's funny because I feel like people make it bad for motherfuckers. Like, and I noticed. I had posted a picture. And I had on the same jeans.
You do a lot of posting, bro.
I had on the same jeans that I had a minute ago, and people was making fun of that, and it was just like, it's that bad to the point to where it's like you don't even feel comfortable posting a picture that you like just because somebody made fun of them pair of jeans that you feel me that you have, and it's just like it's that bad. Like in this day and age, it's that bad to society that you make fun of a person wearing some jeans that he wore 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. That's what the fuck you got jeans for.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I have no idea what the fuck that's about. There is nobody on God's green plentiful earth that will ever convince me that I'm not gonna wear a fit more than once.
Like,
and nah, I don't care how much money.
Like,
bro,
what the fuck? That's what we talking about, jeans, bro.
That goes back to the social media stigma of ego.
Facts.
If you see me in it once, you gonna see.
it again.
I washed my ass.
And that's
all the least I could do. And it's a different pair of drawers this time.
And it's crazy because, bro, I was just having a conversation.
Let's just go back to social media ego. Like, bro, I don't have it like people pretend that they have it.
Facts.
So I may wear a pair of black jeans this week, today, tomorrow, whatever. Them bitches is going in the washing machine with cold water, inside out.
Facts.
Tide, whatever, little Tide Pods. I'm putting them bitches on the door to dry. 2 weeks from now, I'm putting them on again. I may switch the shirt. I may not. I washed my ass. I put deodorant on. Little baby powder for the nuts. And I go on about my day.
For the nuts.
But I'm not going to pretend like I'm just out here with 1,000 pair of jeans.
I was having a conversation the other day. And come to find out, a lot of motherfuckers don't take showers every day.
They black?
Black, white, green.
I ain't never met a black person that don't take a shower.
Full.
Nah.
When I heard it, but see, full. He said we just got out of black. I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I waited.
But no, I'm glad you did,
bro. When I heard that, I was like, and it was a black person that said it, and then it was crazy because right after they said it, I seen Kodak Black say that, and I was just like, niggas don't take showers every day, and
you know what's crazy?
I look at that shit and I just be like,
no showers though.
Full.
I remember, and this is no cap. I remember, nigga, that adolescent age where a nigga just wanted to play outside all the time.
Facts.
Nigga, this is. I got a top 5 list of ass whoopings that I got from my mama back when moms and parents used to whip your ass. Nigga played all day, all night. Played in the school uniform too, though. And nigga thought I was finna go to bed without getting in that shower.
Tug came in there. What?
Listen, not only did she wake me up, nigga, she whooped my ass from the bed to the shower. Ran the shower water and said, "I dare you not get out this shower water." Night smelling like soap.
Oh,
I learned
shit.
then.
Facts,
nigga. You at home all day just chilling.
Before the end of the day, you got it.
Before the end of the day, you need to wash your ass.
That's a must. That's a must.
That's a given. But my
must.
thing to people that saying you wearing the same outfit or I seen you with that before, we'll buy my shit then.
Go.
Buy my shit then.
That's facts. That's factual.
And that's what I
really
just
don't.
come to with life. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck about shit that matters.
That's factual.
If you see me, like I said, you see me in the club with this fit today, You might see me in the club with that motherfucker on 2 weeks a week from now.
Oh, I was gonna say 3 days.
Wash your dryer, nigga.
If I go to the club and I don't know nobody in that motherfucker, and I go to another club and I don't know nobody in that motherfucker, I might wear the same jeans because them jeans was hot.
You could be in the club with me tonight, nigga. I'm gonna go back on Friday. That same busted ass fit, nigga.
That nigga
you don't like it, pay the bill, nigga. Shit.
Pay a bill or two. That's facts. That's facts. Oh God. And I feel like a lot of shit that stems from our childhood and our community, bro. And I had this conversation on live, bro. It's a lot of shit we have to unlearn and we have to relearn.
But showering's not one. No, we ain't letting that slide. Oh, mom, we not letting that slide.
That nigga said no. We gotta pinpoint this.
I'm speaking up for the Watts community, nigga. Just like that, we shower. All I'm saying is, if you out there and you black and you not showering, nigga.
That's an issue.
That's an issue. But
hey,
you can't unlearn and learn showering. Get your ass
Nah, because it's funny because it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas. I'll be talking to a female, bro, and they be like, hey, that nigga don't shower or some shit. I'll be like, oh.
She need to wash his ass, man.
And then my thing is, if you my girl and I smell a type of way, let me know. You feel me? Like, are y'all telling these niggas to take showers? Like, I mean, granted, you shouldn't have to tell a you shouldn't have to tell a nigga to take a shower.
You can tell a nigga like, man, you a little.
I'm gonna tell a nigga,
you a little turned at the breath.
Go do that.
No, I'm definitely not telling a nigga that he'll go take a shower. But I will tell one of the homies like, you a little turned at the breath. Or I'll slide a nigga some gum on the slip.
I hate this nigga.
I'm not telling no nigga that's grown to go take a fucking shower though, bro. If you grown, bro, where the camera at? Here? If you grown,
which camera
Which camera? If you grown, you not washing your ass, man. Come on, bruh. It's a lot of things I can excuse.
Hey, believe it or not, these hoes out here ain't taking showers either.
You know what?
Because I'm gonna tell you this. It's been time. Like, I will come to a female, bro. I'll come to a female. We'll just get done having sex, and I'll come to her with a washcloth and I will fuck the guessing. I'm not finna sit here and wonder if you're gonna take a shower. I'm gonna give you the hint. I'm gonna bring you a washcloth and I'm gonna bring you a towel. Which one of us going first? You taking a shower. You're taking a shower.
That's crazy.
And if we sitting here and we having a conversation and we have sex or whatever, I get out of the shower and I come sit down, you got all your clothes on, I'm gonna look at you.
But what if she want to go home and shower? That's a thing.
That's definitely.
I'm not getting over though. Before this day is over, that niggas that do not shower.
I hate this.
Find these people.
That's facts though. She may want to go home and take a shower.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That nigga said these niggas.
Everybody don't shower everywhere. But not showering at all, facts. Inexcusable.
Oh fuck, that nigga's.
That's nah.
Fuck.
We need a part 2 to find out. Tell people to like tap in and see who don't shower. That's some shit. And I understand. I just said all this shit earlier about like minding your business and doing what's best for you, but not showering. I'm in your business now. Why the fuck aren't you showering? Because you can steal soap. And soap is cheap at the 99-cent store. They got the good shit.
Ooh, facts.
No,
that's fucking facts. Family Dollar.
Nigga.
Family Dollar.
Nigga. 99-cent store.
I got three soaps, nigga. 3 Dove soaps for $5.
Thank you. So there's no reason why.
Facts.
Yeah.
3 Dove soaps.
Literally walk out with the shit. Security not gonna. Security. You just want to spend shit.
Hey, we gonna let y'all in on a little secret. They can't touch you.
They cannot. That's the cold
nigga,
part,
man.
I don't know.
That nigga's stupid. I swear to God.
Ain't no way, bro.
Fuck. Nah, it's a way. Hey, man, that shit is crazy.
That shit is
nasty. It's not crazy. It's nasty.
That shit ain't cool, homie.
But nah, I feel like a lot of the shit that you know, we are taught in our community, bro. We have to unlearn. We have to unlearn, bro, and we have to relearn certain shit.
Oh, for
and
sure.
I feel like that's one of the hardest thing, bro. The hardest thing is to unlearn some shit. And that's what I tell people. I tell people because I was having a conversation with a female and she was like, and I think I said it earlier, they be like, oh, I'm not sticking around until a nigga get it right. I'm only giving nigga 6 months, whoop-de-whoop, 3 months, and if he ain't changed in that timing, I'm done. But one thing I always stress is that it's really hard to unlearn a habit.
It is. No,
that
for sure.
You've accumulated over the years growing up, especially in our community.
You gotta think about something, bro. You grew up learning something simple as take out the trash.
Facts.
Like you take out the trash as a man every day.
Facts.
And I'll use this example because it's a really, really like keen example. But you as a kid, that's your chore.
That's facts.
You can't play the game. You can't go out the house.
You can't do shit until
you take out that trash.
That's facts.
So when you get older, it's like that's a given.
That's facts.
But what happened when your daughter or your girl is like, I want to take out the trash? Is she not supposed to because that's something that you've learned your whole life? Now does it just become a gender role type? The same thing as cooking. Nigga, your mama been cooking for you all your life. Not you, but I'm just saying.
No, I get you. But yeah.
Okay, so as a man, you don't need to learn.
Hell yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like,
that's facts.
It's hard to unlearn something that you didn't have 20 years. You spent 18 years with your parents. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on whatever opportunity you was blessed to get. And that's a whole nother conversation within itself. Because people love ostracizing that. You at 18, you got to get up out of there, or at 30, you just that's a whole nother conversation. But all I'm saying is, it is definitely easy to. I mean, it's hard to unlearn something that you've had 18 years of doing. Like I said, 18 years, mom's then cooked good meals.
Good. Ooh.
Now you out on your own. You like fast food every night. You gotta break that habit. Hey, mom, what's that recipe you made for the spaghetti? Something like that. Like, it's definitely hard to unlearn something. Definitely. But it's needed though. Even how you communicate. Needed. Even how you communicate.
Man, especially how you communicate.
How your parents communicated with you is not how you communicate as an adult. Because they going off how they was communicated with. And that's why it's certain things in our communities, whether black, brown, yellow, green or gold, it got to be broken.
Yeah.
Because the way your grandma talked to your mom and your mom talked to you is all different. You know what I'm saying? You know for a fact there's a big separation of like how I would talk to my mom and how I would talk to.
Hell yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's just how it is. And side note, we also grew up in a community where your mom is just as much as my mom is your mom.
Facts. You was getting the whooping all the way down the block. Everybody was whooping your ass.
So
everybody.
There's a lot of stuff that you gotta unlearn to learn. You know, it's gonna take time. I ain't gonna say tomorrow it's gonna change, but it's needed.
It's crazy because I actually love the era that we was born in. Because
if you a 90s baby, undefeated.
Undefeated, bro.
I don't care what nobody feel about it, bro.
That's facts, bro. That's facts.
Undefeated.
Because we seen when times had value and morals and the rules and regulations wasn't that too. And that's what that's where it all came from. That's why we were able to have fun, because of people following them rules and them regulations. Of course, we seen certain shit and we did. You felt we was able to be kids as well as still learning from shit that we saw. We had them times where you would go and you feel me, you would see somebody getting jumped or whatever the case is, and just by them explaining to you why that person got jumped, oh, he was doing this, or he was out of bounds, or he was wrong, or you understood the principle. If we let him get away with this,
it's gonna be a lot more
people that's gonna try to get away with this.
I think a lot of shit would be different though if a lot of niggas would just if those principles still went through.
Hell yeah.
Like letting niggas snitch and all that. Like if that's a thing now, that's a thing now for sure. But
hell yeah.
Like then it wasn't.
They glorifying that shit.
You know, the whole principle of like, oh yeah, you don't never touch nobody, kid or nothing like that. That's a whole thing. And then it's crazy because it's like niggas really look up to niggas that be on paperwork doing that.
That's
I could see
facts.
if you didn't know. And I'm not justifying it, but I can see if you didn't know. But niggas' paperwork hit the streets, and it's like, oh, this nigga's he's a molester, or he got this case on him for touching a look. Oh yeah, that's still my big homie. Nah, don't associate yourself with me at all, bro.
At all.
And like
that's facts.
And my thing is, I'm saying all this to not say like I'm just the perfect person, and no, I don't got that type of rap sheet on my name. That's just something I would never.
Let me ask you this. So, and I was talking about this on live as well.
Yep.
If somebody came to you, like if somebody, the little offender app,
Okay.
When you go on that app, let's say you look and your next door neighbor is an offender, but he only an offender because he got caught pissing on the side of the road. How do you still treat him as one of them? Or let's say, like I said, you don't really know. You just see him on the app, and you talk.
It don't go explain.
You don't. I mean, how do you handle that situation?
You handle that situation like you handle any other situation. You handle it with a long-handed spoon.
Yeah.
Like, that's, I don't want to say like that's your problem, not mine. That's your thing. And until it's addressed at my front door, I can't really jump the gun and just be like, I'm gonna beat your ass because you touched a little kid. Like,
but are you gonna go over there and have that conversation with him, or are
nah.
you ain't gonna? Okay, I feel
the app already told me why he's here. the paperwork already. Nah.
It's not hard to get paperwork nowadays.
Nah,
facts.
Nah, paperwork comes out fast.
That's facts. Oh,
while you getting processed, and I'm only speaking from experience. While you getting processed.
That paperwork is already in motion. It's already in motion.
That paperwork is already to the street.
I remember when I got arrested. I was in jail. I was waiting to go to court. They took me to the county and they had brought me to Compton to go to court. And we was in that motherfucker. Nigga, facts. I'm in that motherfucker. And they talking to a nigga. And they in that motherfucker passing around a big ass stack of paper, and I'm just like, and this is my first time ever witnessing this shit, and I'm just like, damn, they really got the paperwork on this nigga. Mind y'all, I'm like probably like 23, 24, so I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. And so, ironically, they like, oh yeah, he's snitching, he this and that, whoop de whoop. His homie is in there, his big homie is in there. Like, damn. we can't do nothing because at first, I don't think he's seen the paperwork. So they like, we can't do nothing. We don't know for sure. Whoop-de-whoop. Bet. Nigga said, got him.
There you go, big dog.
He was like, damn. So then, ironically, he walking past the fucking window. Nigga, I swear, bro, walking past the window. And he knocked on the window. He like, hey, you snitching? He was like, I had to. I said, oh. I said, wrong answer, bro. I said, wrong. I promise you. When he said that, I said, he finna get whooped.
Oh, yeah.
I said, he finna get
But you know what, though? And you know what, ain't finna go nowhere near saying I condone snitching. If that's what you thought was best for you, do what's best for you, brother.
That's on you.
But what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, you know, registered sex offender and all that shit there, like, that's the decision you made. Yeah,
that's facts.
I don't agree with it.
Oh no!
But does that mean I need to go around just stomping on everybody?
Stomping on niggas,
you made your. That's another thing that I've really just keened on and trying to just like really stay in that path. Like, you made your mistake. You live with it. I don't need to hinder it over your head.
Yeah, that's facts.
I don't need to hinder nothing that you've done wrong over your head. You already have to live with it.
Yeah.
So why am I gonna keep putting it back in your face?
That's facts. Yeah, I feel like that's damn. I never really thought about that.
No, but it's come with the territory of just trying to grow.
Yeah.
Like,
that's facts.
What I'm gonna keep bringing up, this is the mistake you made.
Especially if you're trying to learn from it, and it's something you gotta, like you said, you gotta live with.
But this goes back to breaking that we gotta break to be like fixed.
We gotta
because this is something that parents do.
Yeah.
You fucked up in school. Okay, well. That was last report card. I'm doing better, but you still fucked up.
You still fucked, yeah.
Okay, well, give me credit for what I've done, though.
No.
It's like, damn,
I'm not going to give you credit for doing something good.
That you should have been doing it.
Facts.
Okay.
That's facts. When you do something bad, they want to whoop your ass in that shit. But I'm not going to give you credit for something you should have did. Yeah. That's facts. That's facts.
But I mean, like I said, nah, bro. I mean...
If we could, and that's crazy that you say that, because like I said, I've never really sat and really thought about that, because it's been times where that has been done to me, where, you feel me, I did something wrong, and the motherfucker, like you said, will dangle that shit over your head for a long fucking time.
It's humanistic nature at this
and
point,
it's just like, reason. Damn. And us as humans, we accept it because it's like, damn, I did do wrong. Yeah. I did fuck up. But it's like, fuck. And you start apologizing to everybody, even motherfuckers that you ain't never really encountered, motherfuckers that you ain't never really affected.
A set of emotions that you didn't want to feel.
You feel guilty, you feel bad, and you start to feel, and it's just like, damn. But like you said, why, if this shit is eating me up already, I feel bad. why keep bringing that shit up? Just like, I'm not going to say who, but somebody told me, bro, and I had to learn to let that shit go because this is the way that they were raised. And there was somebody real close to us. They told me, you didn't even like your dad. And I was just like, what?
You learn something new every day.
Full. I was like,
I only been
what,
with you my
nigga?
whole life, so if you didn't like your dad, then you did a damn good job of acting.
Showing, like, what? When I heard that, bro, that shit threw me for a loop.
But you, there's a saying, and it makes so much sense. Hurt people for show.
That's fact.
So,
and that person,
I ain't even gonna really address the fullness of that because I feel like that's dumb. But all I'm gonna say is, if you ain't like your dad, you did a hell of a job acting over these last 20 plus years, bro.
Full.
That's crazy.
And I was just like that. To hear that, it was just like, damn. But that goes with, people holding shit over your head. Because me and my dad, we argue every fucking day. Because I called you and cried to you a couple times. Like, why the fuck do I feel like this nigga don't give a fuck about me? Why do I feel like this nigga don't care? And everybody would always tell me, he just don't know how to show it. It's not that and it was... When I realized that, as I got older, I realized that, and I was just like, oh shit, everybody was right. Yeah. But it was just like, for that long, I felt that. And so for that to surface as I'm 28, for that to come to me at 28, it's just like, damn, y'all still holding this how I used to be and all of that shit over my head, and I'm already eating myself up about the relationship me and him had.
You got to also understand something though, bro. Forgiveness is only as much as you want it to be. Yeah. And what I mean by that is like, and I told you before he passed and even after he passed, that forgive yourself. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, once you forgive yourself, there ain't nothing nobody can hang over your head or make you ask them for forgiveness for.
That's facts.
That's facts. And then like we said from the jump, you can't really tell me about the relationship I have with somebody unless you was there. Facts. And my thing is, cool. This person that may have said it, once again, and being completely honest, I don't know who it is, but I don't care. I was with you every day of my life. Facts. From a kid to a grown man. Mm-hmm. So if you, like I keep saying, if you ain't like your dad, bro, you've been put on a hell of a job acting. And it's ain't no way in hell I'm letting the man chastise me, talk reckless to me, damn near try to fight me. Hey, bruh, if I ain't liking you.
Come on, fool.
But that's also a thing, like.
And I wanted to, because when you was like, when you just said that, the forgiveness thing, it's crazy because I forgave my dad years ago. I forgave him. I forgave people that didn't even do. I forgave my brother because of. He never did nothing to me. My brother always reached out to me to talk to me in this, and I always pushed him away because I felt like he was the reason it was happening to me because he put so much of a high fucking ceiling for me to reach. It was just like, damn, everybody expected me to be like you, and it's like, I'm not you. Yeah. So I can't do that. And so I was upset with him. And it was just like, I even had to apologize for him, and I even told him, I forgive you for me, though. Yeah. It wasn't nothing he did. It was just for me. And so I've been forgave my dad. And so, but, and I'm agreeing with you because when that happened, when my dad had passed, all of that shit, it didn't hit me that bad. Only because I forgave him. Yeah. And because we had a clean slate. And because of all of that shit. And when she said that, I even still, in that same sentence, I told her, I love you. I said, I love you because you still this person in my life. I still love you. You just don't understand. You feel me? Even though you're older, like you said earlier, some people don't never grow. Some people don't never understand. They will never understand.
Honestly, it's and this is what I was talking about when I say like the shit that make you a man. Mm-hmm. Like when we had these conversations, and we've been having these conversations with kids though. Nigga. So it ain't nothing new. Facts. About what makes you a man. But it's like when you get older, stuff like saying I forgive you, nobody talks about that. Because that's a part about being a man.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? I forgive you, but I also forgive myself for putting my trust in you That's the hardest thing to do. Forgive yourself for putting yourself in places that you didn't even need to be. Man. When you do that, you really grow.
That's facts.
You really grow. Because now, when you can, bro, and that's the most honest, that's why I said those ugly truths be needed. When you sit there and be like, bro, I forgive myself for this, for that, for this, for that. And then you say, I can never go down that road again, though. Yeah. Like, I can never go down that road again. I can never fuck with this person again. I can never respect this person again. I can never love this person again. And it's coming from a genuine place. It's not coming from that, oh, fuck my ex, this, that, and other. It's coming from a legit place like, I forgive you, but I will never fuck with you again.
That's facts.
And that's coming from a genuine, like, I want the best for you, but I never fuck with you again.
That's facts.
And when you get there, it's like, oh, yeah.
And then it's like, it's crazy that you say that, because I tell myself nowadays, like, I will never be mad at somebody else for an L that I took, even if it was their fault, because I put that much trust in you. Like you said earlier. Oh, yeah. I put that much trust in you, so I can't be mad at you.
I gotta blame myself.
I trusted you. I gotta blame myself at this point.
That one.
On everything.
I mean, that's just it's a part of growing, bro. It's a part of the life circle. It's a part about being better, and once you realize those things, you go from there. But like I said, the moment you forgive yourself, you good. You know, I know a lot of people like say, "Oh, the moment you really genuinely forgive yourself." Because like I said, bro, I've been knowing you my whole life.
That's facts.
I've been knowing your pops, may rest in peace, my whole life. That's facts. And I could tell you, like, and I told you before, anything I tell you privately, I could tell you publicly. Bro, your pops was the epitome of a daddy.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like, bro, you not my pops, but you pressing me.
That's facts.
Why? I don't.
God.
It's love, and it's tough.
That's
and you
facts.
only giving this love as tough as you are because you understand you're not gonna always be here, and you making me responsible for your son, just like you're making your son responsible for me, because the love you giving him, you giving me, and you understand that you gotta do this.
Yeah,
we gotta, because at the end of the day, when you gone, whether it's soon or later, that you still gonna make us accountable for one another.
That's facts.
So yeah,
that's facts. Hey, this that woozy juice, man. Y'all need to tap in, because this shit does the job.
Just drink one.
That nigga stupid. Facts. I see. I offered my boy one. He ain't want to take it. But tap in, man. Get y'all some woozy juice. I appreciate my boy for bringing me some hot shit. I'm going to zoom in on this shit. I don't know how to. Oh, there you go. There you go. Big facts. Man, I love when he come through with bearing gifts, man. For real. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for coming through, man. We just had a fucking great conversation, man.
You did?
That shit was very much so needed. It was very much needed. And like I said again, I appreciate you for coming through, man.
Always.
You see how the podcast work, man. You see how this shit go.
Like I said,
man. If you want to join the community, man.
If it's a lane for me, and we'll see.
Keep facts. Keep going. If you do end up jumping in the lane, you feel me? You know you can hit me anytime. You feel me? Whatever the case is, I don't know everything, but I am a lot further than a lot of people. I do my shindig. You feel me? So nigga, join the wave. Let's get this shit going. Let's on everything, man. We out.
Yes, sir.